It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news this late. When that? April 20th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. I am late at 11 o'clock. News at 9. Tonight, top 3 at 11 o'clock is Harriet Tubman's in as the new face of the $20 bill replacing Andrew Jackson. Criminal charges against 3 men in Michigan on Wednesday mocked the milestone requests that's been years in making, potentially harming tens of thousands of people and cast a harsh spotlight on infrastructure issues across the country. Mexico City, a massive explosion erupted a major petrochemical facility, a Mexican national oil company Pemex in the Gulf state of Veracruz on Wednesday killed at least 3 people, injured dozens more by pumping a cloud of noxious chemicals. Coast Guard members in the port of Camden, Greece on Sunday helped summon the 41 migrants who survived a sink in the Mediterranean as 500 migrants may have died in sinking a boat in the Mediterranean UN. Justice is considered whether refusing an alcohol test could be a crime. The New Orleans police bombing and incident reports for the Will Smith shooting described the chaos scene with officers greeted by cries of Raquel Smith for help as she laid on the sidewalk with gunshot wounds. The longest reigning monarch of British history turns 90 on Thursday, but Queen Elizabeth II is not planning a major fireworks-filled celebration to mark the happy occasion, as she will mark the 9th birthday of Windsor Castle with a quiet celebration. The U.S. is ranked 41 in 180 countries in the Reporters Without Borders World Press Freedom Index, which measures the level of freedom of information in 180 countries. Created by Brazil, and Brazil is deeply divided by the battle to ask President Dilma Rousseff one sentiment unites ordinary people on both sides of the impeachment fight outrage against corruption. Norway violent rights of Anders Breivik masculine judge ruled, with no mathematical path to lock up the Republican nomination during the primary process, or Governor John Kasich has publicly staked his presidential candidacy on winning the open convention in Cleveland. Race and flooding in the Houston area has prompted a concern about the 2 Dems that are extremely high risk, officials said today, that the storm-related deaths have rose to 8. New Orleans police officers pleaded guilty in shooting the civilians. New York City. Bernie Sanders' campaign on Tuesday called reports of voter irregularities in New York City as disgrace as local officials rushed to condemn the city board of elections for stripping more than 125,000 Democratic voters. Yum Brands Incorporated, China sales accelerated faster than Wall Street expected in the first quarter, helped by Chinese New Year KFC chicken bucket promotions, making it an explosive start to the year, which the company plans to spin off its China unit. On top of already high fees, a few years ago, HBO's John Oliver brought national attention to the problem of payday forces, noting that how that the practice of drag consumers to deep cycle of debt. Americans express earnings falls, but still BDS bids. 12 7 trains want to be disassembled and regrouped before being sent to the final destination. The railroad Knoxville Yard in the file photo. As railroad companies can wonder to have Knoxville, Tennessee jobs scaling down yard operations. However, with a budget battle between the city and schools looming over the city hall, some city councils have moved to grab appropriation powers usually reserved solely for mayors. Councilors Hereford Parissa and Jeremy Denley asked colleagues this week to consider a new state law that will allow the council to add money to the state budget of the school budget of council deemed unnecessary. Under usual circumstances, the council is not allowed only to cut money from the city budget that it's not allowed to add. It would take a simple majority vote for the state measure to become city law, along with the mayor's approval, according to the city council president Frank Cookout, the mayor could veto it. Mansfield, selectmen approved a letter of support from the area's first medical marijuana dispensary Wednesday night, paving the way for opening the facility in the West Street in the Cabot Business Park. However, voters at the May 9th town meeting will be asked to approve $8.7 million on a new municipal government complex to a new town hall and public safety building. Amber, the city has lended a $1.1 million state grant to pay for the Riverside Walkway between the 2 town parks as part of the effort to revitalize downtown. Norfolk Road townwide cleanup on May the 1st. Rehoboth, newly elected Denton Rehoboth Regional School Committee member Mel Sanders has paid her delinquent taxes in full. Boston, a 69-year-old Massachusetts man has committed a month-long purchase of sneaking into an effort to bring attention to reporters of clean water. Boston, two children's advocates say that they oppose the ballot question aiming at legalizing the recreational use of marijuana in Massachusetts. Alright, look at that. The stock market report to Dow. Up 42.67 points at 18,906 points. Dow up 42.67 points at 18,996.27. SP 500 up 1.6 points at 2,102.40. And Nasdaq up 7.80 points at 4,948.13. Washington, monkeys resemble in today's accomplishment astonishing feat of crossing at least 100 miles over the 21 million years ago across the earth with a gift from South America to North America Indians, who 42 continents joined together. Representatives from more than 150 countries will gather at the United Nations on Friday and officially sign a global accord aimed at slashing greenhouse gas emissions and slowing climate change. NASA's Dawn spacecraft has discovered that Ceres, the largest body in the solar system asteroid bar, sports an anomaly shaped crater. The gene edited tool CRISPR may be one day change the humans approach medicine, at least that's how it has been portrayed. Senate GOP shoots for quick action as he confirmed the bill, especially this increase in the mortality rates was linked to an increase in deaths in drugs, alcohol, and suicide, especially among white classification as white women and some of the biggest dropping off, especially in the U.S. Children who are allergic to cow's milk may have weaker bones with their kids over than food allergies, a small study suggests. Commonly used drugs for problems like colds, allergies, depression, high blood pressure, and heart disease have long been linked to cognitive permanent dementia. Peter Joe New Times now 11:06 p.m. on this late Wednesday night, and it is 7 Alpha, a Trevor report. Maybe let's study up down in Rhode Island, where it's looking good on highways and byways of the Ocean State. 395 at the southbound side of Lowell, so after Route 16 Killenly, Connecticut. Southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Cod highways are looking good. Callan Tunnel on the northbound side, it is slow. Summit Tunnel looking good. 120 on the northbound side of Lowell, so after Route 2 in Lexington. Route 93 on the northbound side of Lowell, so after Route 120 on the northbound side of Lowell, so around the interchange with 93 in Reddit. 120 on the southbound side, it is slow around the Beverly stretch around Route 22, so expect a few delays. Route 2 in the eastbound side, a little also around the Fitchburg-Leominster stretch, just before Route 190. Mounts Pike in the eastbound side, a little also after I-84 in Sturbridge. 291 on the northbound side, a little also before Mounts Pike in Chicopee. Springfield stretch. Berkshire State Freeway on the eastbound side, and it's a little slow after the Tongues State Freeway Parkway. Up in northern New England, main turnabout on the southbound side, it's a little slow before 302 in Great, and the South Portland Spur Pike gets a little slow from the main turnabout in South Portland all the way to the Route 1 in South Portland. But otherwise, Vermont and New Hampshire main highways are looking good down in Connecticut. Route 20 eastbound side, a little around Winslow Airport, I-84 in the westbound side, so from Hartford all the way to Farmington. 91 on the southbound side, a little around Route 5 in Newington, Connecticut. Route 2 in the eastbound side, also from Marlborough all the way up to Colchester in the eastbound side of Route 2. I-84 in the eastbound side, also on the Middlebury stretch. 91 on both ends, also from West Haven to New Haven. 95 on the southbound side, also from Stratford all the way up to Bridgeport. 95 on the southbound side, also from the Sanford stretch. Merritt Parkway in the eastbound side is also from 104 all the way up to New Canaan, and then Merritt Parkway is also up to Route 57 in Westport. All the way down to New York City, Queensboro Bridge is slow on both ends. Lincoln Tunnel is closed on both sides. Holland Tunnel is looking good. 95 on the northbound side, so from I-80 all the way up to the George Washington Bridge in New Jersey. Brooklyn Queens Expressway is a little slow from 478 all the way up to Long Expressway. 270 on the westbound side, so from the Fountain Bridge to Staten Island. The Belt Parkway is looking good except for little slow spots after the Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn. 95 on the southbound side, it's a little around 295 in the Bronx. 670 on the southbound side, little support for the Bronx River Bridge. New Jersey Turnpike, little after Route 3 in Secaucus. New Jersey Turnpike in southbound side, it is so from East Brunswick all the way out to East Brunswick all the way to Cranberry Township, New Jersey, and then also it's closed on the northbound side from the Newark stretch. Southbound New Jersey Turnpike, little so from Newark all the way to Woodbridge Township. Garden State Park looking from New York all the way down for Wildwood. New Jersey Turnpike looking from New York all the way down for Delaware. Down in And New York State is looking good, except the New York State is looking good on highways and byways. New York State's looking good. New York State is looking from New York to Erie, Pennsylvania. I-70 and 80 eastbound side. A little slow at Allentown stretch. And 476 on the northbound side. It's a little slow around in Chester stretch. 95 on the southbound side. A little slow to Chester stretch. I-76 on both ends. A little slow in Philadelphia from Reed Street all the way at the 676. 676 on both ends. It's slow from 611 all the way at the 76 on both ends. Due to the closures, due to some road work on 676 down in downtown Philadelphia and Center City, Philadelphia. But otherwise, it's looking good on highways and byways at Pennsylvania Turnpike looking from Philly all the way up to Pittsburgh. And highways and byways of Baltimore and vicinity are looking good. Down in Washington, D.C., 495 and the Capitol Beltway, it's slow from Springfield all the way out to Route 66 in London, Virginia, and Route Capitol Beltway on the southbound side, a little slow after Route 66. 395 on the northbound side, a little slow from 295 to the U.S. Capitol. And the Capitol Beltway on the northbound side, a little slow at Silver Spring. And I-80 is from New York all the way out to Cleveland. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA alerts at 11:11. The subway system is looking good. Getting on going straight to the truck work midway, Worcesterland. Commuter trains may experience some delays. Trains spits with load speed, send me needed. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter, tell news times now, 11:12 p.m. on this late Wednesday night, and it is 7:30 for a weather report. And we have a frost advisory at winds back from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Thursday. Location, Norfolk Connecticut, Northwest Rhode Island, much of Southeast Massachusetts, as well as coastal Essex County and Northeast Massachusetts. Temperatures dropping and lower in the mid-30s. Time between 1 and 7 a.m. Thursday morning when the temperature is rapidly rising thereafter. Impacts those with agricultural interest are advised to protect vegetation. Precaution product actions are frost advisors issue when frost is expected to develop during the growing season. Those with agricultural interests are advised that harvest or protect their tender vegetation and also potted. Plants normally left outdoors should be converted brought inside away from the cold. And day 1 tonight, frost advisory. Day 2 for 7, Thursday to Tuesday, frost advisory. And Thursday, dry and windy conditions will continue with the southwestern wind gusts around 20 miles an hour, which will result in conditions favorable for enhanced fire behavior and high ignition potential. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, Patchy Bell starts at 5 a.m. Otherwise, clear skies about 32 degrees, light southwest wind. For Thursday, Patchy Bell before 7 a.m. Otherwise, south skies about 32 degrees. Cold weekend in southwest wind 5 to 8 miles of warning. That increased skies about 50 degrees and southwest about 3 to 7 miles. For Friday, chance of showers may after 1 p.m. Most skies about 74 degrees, southwest about 5 to 8 miles. Chance of is 30%. New precipitation less than 10 minutes possible. Friday, chance of showers, then thunderstorm, showers possibly a thunderstorm after 3 a.m. Areas of fog after 1 a.m. or most skies will about 51 degrees. Southwest at about 6 to 8 miles. Chance is 6%. For Saturday, chance of showers may after 4 9 a.m. Otherwise. Port Center to most coast skies about 60 degrees, about 37 degrees. For Sunday, Saturday Port Coast about 57, about 39 degrees. For Monday, Chesapeake, Port Center to most coast skies about 58, about 38 degrees. Chesapeake to 35%. Tuesday, Chesapeake, most coast skies about 51, about 36 degrees. Chesapeake precipitation to 35%. And for Wednesday, most coast skies about 54 degrees. Currently here, not here, is a Fahrenheit 44, humidity 68%. 7 above Celsius. And that's going to be for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is late. Wednesday, April 20th, 2016, Tuesday. Good night. See you tomorrow night. See you tomorrow morning. Good night.